welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna eat FatBurger.
There's no logo on the bag.
Right here. FatBurger. It's in the sticker.
It's backwards or upside down.
FatBurger. Tell me what you got.
I forgot what I got. I wanted a double XL, but somebody said no to that. That double patty. Monster Burger.
I told you could get an XL. An XL?
Oh, you did?
Yes, but you said no.
Really?
I told you you can get an XL, and you're like, no.
An XL? They don't have an XL.
Yes, they have small, medium, large, XL. You wanted a double XL.
Oh.
That's
I didn't see that one XL.
We're trying to protect his heart here. And he's like, I don't eat like this every day. He does. That's why if he didn't eat like that every day, then yes, I would be like, okay, go for it. But no, he eats like that. Hey, these are my sweet potato fries. I got sweet potato fries. We're so excited to taste that. And then I got a chicken sandwich, and he got a, I don't know what you got, a regular?
I got a regular large burger.
I got a regular. Ooh, and he got fat fries. Look at them.
Woohoo, they're fatties.
They're thick. Like that booty's gonna be.
Look at this.
What's this?
Any salt?
This? Any salt? This is yours, I believe, because it doesn't look like chicken.
It feels like chicken. It smells like chicken, but it doesn't look like
And
chicken.
then more of this.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup. Ketchup. All right.
So,
oh, this is yours.
See, I told you.
Is it chicken?
Yeah.
It didn't look like chicken. This is definitely yours.
What? I wanted yours. See, I should have got the XL.
Yours looks bigger. Like, yours looks like a rounder.
Wait. This is it?
Yes.
This is all I got.
This is what you ordered.
It doesn't come with lettuce, tomatoes.
Did you add any of that?
You have to add it?
Yes, that's why when you were looking at it, it tells you what it comes with and
Oh.
the toppings you add. He didn't add any of that.
Look at my sad burger.
Alright, well, he's gonna eat his sad burger, and I'm gonna eat my nice full chicken sandwich.
I have no mayo. Hardly any seasoning. That's rough. At this point, the ketchup bags are gonna be for the burger, not for the fries. This is my fault. This is my fault.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Five Guys, I still like you. Oh, FatBurger, I still like you. Why did it start with the F? Both of them start with an F.
You have a problem with a lot of things that just start with the same as letter.
Bloomingdale and Burlington. See? I get confused with that. Why does it both start with a B? I don't know. It reminds me of the SpongeBob episode when he puts like a small happy face and tucks in the
Sweet potato fry.
Must be nice.
Sweet potato fry here. He looks depressed over there. And his defense, we haven't eaten all day. And he was probably really, really, really hoping for his nice burger.
How's your taste?
Okay.
Mine's just seasoning. Oh well. Pickles. I love pickles.
It's because I got wheat bread.
What do you mean?
Wheat bread?
Oh, it's a different type of bread?
Oh, wait.
Hmm. I went for that double XL, but she said no. And I had to, like, scramble and trying to figure out what other burger I want.
The large? I thought you get the extra large. You said no.
There are no extra large on the menu.
Yes, it is.
Which one to bet? You bet? You trying to bet? I'm gonna put it up right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get it right now.
Oh my god, I make a mess.
Where?
Well, I meant this one.
And which is the one you meant?
The extra large.
That's right. Double XL. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, I told you you could get that one.
I just got one of the signature burgers. I'm pretty sure they add all this stuff to it. Next time, I'm gonna add everything. I'm gonna double cheese, double pickles, double bacon, double patties. At least that's pickles. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm. There's little hairs everywhere. And
Wait,
fries
how's
too.
your fries?
No.
No, everything is salt.
Wait, he just doesn't like FatBurger.
Not like it. I just messed up on the order.
Well, you said it needs seasoning.
But the fry needs salt. You don't taste one?
Mm-mm. I see you. It's different. Honestly, if I'm being honest, it's not my favorite place. You know, what was Foster's Freeze right here in the corner? That shit was good.
Told you
We did a video on Foster's Freeze. 10 times more better than FatBurger. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It has flavor.
Mm-hmm.
These fries are not it.
Told you.
Mm-mm. I remember this place being better.
Maybe it's just the location we went to.
Maybe. Or maybe we were just hungry and we thought, oh, it's decent. Overall, I give this place a 7, 6 out of 10. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Good at 5.
It's alright. It's average. I'd rather go to Foster Freeze.
Family owned.
The Foster Freeze is a little more... No, they're about the same price, no?
Mm-hmm.
We should have just went Foster Freeze.
But you wanted to try something else.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So how's life?
I almost choked on the chicken.
Oh my god. Hey, I'm almost done. Look how sad my thing is. Look at how sad that thing is. Patty and bacon.
Today we just had the good luck with the food. One thing we did also try was some macaroons from like this place called Laundry Paris. And we want to try it because the only other macaroons we had were from that Irvine place, which were good. The Irvine place were good. And then Bottega Louie, the video we did, you guys, and those were phenomenal. And these were a little more expensive. Like I think for Bottega Louie, it was a box of 6 for $12.
Yes.
And in this place that we got it, the Laundry Paris, it was $21 for a box of 6. So we're like, we really wanted to try it, so we're like, fuck it. Maybe it'll be really good. They were the worst macaroons I've ever had.
They were nasty.
They weren't like gross, but the cookie was just not it.
Well,
The filling was just, the flavor was just, I'm sorry. I gave all of them like a 3 out of 10. If you want, so far my favorite macaroons have been Bottega Louis.
yeah.
Those were so good.
I think of the one we got today, all the flavor was in the middle. Like, you started tasting something in the middle. But then that was just a flat taste. Like, that's it.
It's very one-dimensional.
Yeah. The Bodega Louis, like, once you bite it, you taste something.
Mm-hmm.
Then once you get to the center, it changes the taste to something better. Then it's softer.
And it was softer. Yeah, these were like hard. And they didn't like, the Bottega Louis ones, as soon as you bit them, it was kind of like they melted in your mouth. Like, it was just like, And these, you had to like, you had to really chew because they were kind of hard.
No.
And I was like,
Like the pistachio, oh my god. The Bodega Louis one, the pistachio was like number 1, top 1 or very top second. With the espresso one.
With the Bottega Louis, the pistachio was like one or 2. And then this one, the pistachio was like 0.
Mm-hmm.
It was not the best. I'm sorry. It was kind of nasty.
No. Oh well.
But it's good to try things because then you'll know. Now we know if we want some good ass macaroons to go to Bottega Louis. And we should go try some more new flavors from theirs.
You need coins too for the parking.
We also got a tiramisu cake for them. My sister's birthday, remember?
Yeah.
Their tiramisu cake. Okay, so the chocolate cake we tried on that video was a 10 out of 10.
So good.
That's the only cake I've ever like truly liked. Because I don't really like cake and I don't eat it because it's always so dry and nasty. But that one, it was so good. So we tried their tiramisu cake. And that one we gave it like a 7 out of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it had more like of the cake part, a little bit more of the cake part, it would have been a 10 out of 10 because the flavor was there. It's just that it was very tiramisu-y. And it's in the name, but it was like supposed to have a little bit of cake. And it was very like the tiramisu texture, like kind of like pudding, right? Like pudding type of texture. But it was really good. It was like espresso flavored. And the flavor was there. I just wish I had a little bit more like cake part, like a spongy cake, like the chocolate one, a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then it would have been a 10 out of 10.
I think the sponge part makes it so good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So far though, they have not been failing.
Tell them about the size too.
So, we got it because it was going to be my sister's birthday. And we were having a little, like, party get-together. So, we're like, okay. I wanted her to, in the video, I said I'm going to get this for her birthday because I wanted to try it. So, I asked her, what flavor do you want? She wanted tiramisu. So, we saw it and we're like, okay, let's get the large. And when we went to pick it up, I mean, they were correct because it said large feeds 8 to 10 people. And we're like, all right. It looks, and we saw pictures and it looked pretty big. And then I got it, and it was like a little square. And we're like, oh, I think my mom got another cake because this was not going to feed the people.
No. Mm-mm.
But in hindsight, it did feed 8 to 10 people if you cut it, but it was just like, it was tiny. It was tiny. Oops. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just burping. So in other words, don't trust the pictures. 'Cause the
They
pictures
are
big.
tiny. They're smaller than like if you go to like Portos or something. You're used to that size cake for large. It's not like that. But in my opinion, a chocolate cake is worth it. The tiramisu If you want a big cake, then maybe get it somewhere else. Oh my god.
No.
Honestly, this didn't hit.
No.
We're just having a bad day with food this today. Do you know what did hit? That pokey we had.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That hit. And that made me feel good. Just making me feel a little bit like shit.
Go to sleep after right now.
And it's not even hitting.
Let those lipids grow. Because apparently you shouldn't be lying down after eating.
I know, you need to like walk it off.
Walk it. A Tuesday, yeah.
We've been also meaning to go back and get some more Din Tai Fung.
Oh, yes. Really good.
So maybe we'll make a Din Tai Fung video.
At the restaurant.
No.
I guess not.
Probably get a takeout. Because their food was so freaking good.
And they showed us how they eat it. Like they cut the tuna and juice and.
Mm-hmm. It was so good. It was funny though, because when we went to go eat there, pause. Ah, I got ice. I had it in my teeth. Ah.
Baby. No, you got that snapping over there.
Ice.
You know, this is supposed to be a chocolate. Tastes like vanilla.
It looks like vanilla. Oh no, it's chocolate. It's a
Like-
light chocolate. I'm
like
telling you,
one dot of chocolate.
today it just wasn't our day for food.
Look at this. Tell me how did this look like chocolate? It's like straight vanilla with like a shot of, like a one little drop of chocolate.
It looks like a freaking strawberry banana milkshake, actually. Anyway, when we went to Din Tai Fung, we both also got like a drink, right?
And I did order it right.
Yeah, that one he did. We both ordered a drink.
Oh my god, that was funny. No.
And the like an alcoholic drink.
Oh my god.
And the waiter comes, and so the way it looked, like we couldn't see pictures. We just ordered by what it said it had, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
what we do most of the time.
Yeah. So then the waiter came, and then when we saw it, it was like one that kind of looked like an old fashioned, and the other one that looked more like a cocktail, right? So he comes and he's like, "Oh, we have this," and he gives it to me, the cocktail. So, but I didn't order that one. So he gives me the cocktail, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, thank you, and then I pass it back to him, and then it was funny because then the waiter, I was just like, oh, thank you, and the waiter was like, he went. Like he was surprised. And then he gave me my old-fashioned one. I was like, okay, thank you. But his face was priceless, and we were cracking up the entire time.
You were not expecting that.
He was like, oh.
And let me
Okay.
tell you, I wasn't expecting that drink to look like that either.
Yeah.
It was like one of those margarita
Cups?
cups.
Like a cocktail. Yeah.
And like this little bit of juice, of alcoholic
But
drink.
it was good.
It was good.
He was enjoying it.
Alright, except
Mine was also very good. You want some more? Because I'm going to put them. You want one?
I'm still like, no. No, thank you.
Because it just wasn't.
I don't even think I want to finish these fries either.
Honestly, everything.
Sorry, FatBurger. But it just,
It didn't hit today.
You should talk about the place we went to in Bourbon. You should talk about the place we went to, what is it called, Castaway?
I went to eat dinner at Castaway. And so it's supposed to be like one of the best like restaurants, romantic settings for couples or whatnot. Supposedly. It's pretty. You have to, if you go, they do valet. We asked if we could self-park. They said no. And he doesn't like valet because he doesn't like other people touching his car. So then we're like, okay. And then we went in, and it was pretty. It was really pretty. But the food was okay. It's definitely like one of the pricier restaurants. But if it was worth it, I wouldn't go back. I think I had better tasting food at the Cheesecake Factory than at Castaway. Why you make that face? You said you agreed.
Yeah, I do agree. I'm exposing.
Well, we have to be honest. What if they want to go?
You want to go? I'll tell you the honesty. The food was too salty. The fries were way too salty. The drink was good. I'm not gonna lie.
The drinks were good. The drinks were good, but everything else was salty. Yeah, it was the corn. They gave us a complimentary cornbread, which thank you very much. But the cornbread was very dry and salty, and.
But I'll tell you why they give us a complimentary one, because they take forever for the food.
Oh, yeah, we came. It's because we went with some friends, and we came. Our reservation was 6:15, so they got there at 6:15.
Yeah.
And we didn't want any appetizers, so we told them, like, oh, we're going to be a little late. Just get your appetizers since you guys want appetizers, and then enjoy your appetizers, and that way when we get there, we can just order the food, right? And they were like, okay. And we get there, and it was like 24 minutes later than the reservation. We got there 24 minutes late.
I was late.
And we're like, okay, we're like, hey, yeah. And I was like, oh, did you guys eat your appetizers? And then they were like, no, they still haven't brought it out for us. And we're just like, oh, we could have even been a little later than.
So, yeah. Then we still waited another 15 minutes?
Another like 20 minutes for the
appetizers. I'm like, ooh. And that was after she took our order still. So the appetizers came after we ordered our actual food.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is the only reason I'm thinking that might have happened is that because, it's a more fancy restaurant type thing, is that maybe they have a rule or something where or they thought bring the appetizers when the entire party comes. That's the only thing because they did start bringing them out when we got there. So it could have been they waited 24 minutes, or they could have been they were waiting for us, for the party to be complete so that they could bring the appetizers.
No.
I don't know. I'm just pointing out. Maybe that's what happened. But yeah, overall the food was kind of salty. The drinks were okay. No, the drinks were good. The drinks were hella good. Yeah. But the food was salty. He got a filet mignon, and I got a salmon. And then the best thing out of there were the mashed potatoes. Those were good, but they were still salty.
Not for me. I liked them.
They were a little salty for me.
No, for me.
They were when you try them, you're like, oh, this is so good. But then you got a little too much salt. But then it wasn't too bad, too salty. But it was good. The salmon was a little dry. But yeah, everything was kind of either dry or too salty. So in the end, would I pay that much again? Probably not. No, thank you.
Me neither.
I don't think I would go back there. Especially not if they don't. If the parking is right in front and they're over here trying to force me to valet park tampoco. Hello, for why? For why?
They have plenty of parking too.
Yeah.
Not a small little section.
But if you want to go there for the views or some pictures or anything like that, then yeah, because they have a pretty view and it's a pretty restaurant. So if you want you like to go to restaurants mostly for the pictures and the view and stuff, then they had a nice view, and it was a pretty restaurant. So, but the food is not worth it in my opinion.
No. I think our friends who struggle to finish the fries.
Oh, yeah. He finished his whole plate. We were all, done. And he was still, kind of, playing with his food in a sense. Not, playing like a kid, but, he was, when you have to finish something, but you don't really want to eat it. And you're just And we're like,
was
did you
fine.
not like it? He was like, no, I liked it. I liked it. It was good. I'm gonna eat it. I'm just taking my time. And we're just like, he took like 20 minutes just to eat. He was like,
Fighting for his life.
and then he still needed his fries, and he was like, you guys don't want fries? And we're like, no, it's a little salty. He goes, yeah. Poor guy, but yeah, that's our review of Castaway. If you guys are thinking of going, definitely try it out because you guys might enjoy it if you guys want it. But personally, we did not. If you like the view or you want to take pictures, it's pretty nice for that. But for the food, no, like I don't think the plate of salmon is worth the $40 because it was very dry. And my mom makes it better with the 10, like maybe what? She spends $10 for the entire family.
She makes it with love.
I don't know, but my mom's isn't dry. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's a review. FatBurger. If you have a Foster Freeze and you're looking for a burger, go to Foster Freeze because this one was not it. You were
Quick fire. Huh?
It's just today was not the day. We're hangry. We're tired. We've been driving all day, and then this was just not it. Macaroons, go to Bottega Louie. Burger, go to Foster Freeze. Fancy restaurant, Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, wow. I think it's just a shop fight with everything. Damn.
I'm just giving my honest opinion. And Cheesecake Factory isn't even a fancy restaurant, but it had better food. I'm just saying.
The drinks were so good and the server amazing. I wonder if he's still there.
On the Cheesecake Factory?
Mm-hmm.
He was such a pleasant time.
He was into the job. I'm like...
He was so happy and he was just like so welcoming. But yeah.
That was good.
Alright. Well, thank you for joining us in our little hangry rant.
Oh my god.
Well, that's what it was. It was practically a hangry ass rant. Apologies, but we were honest. And we will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button to be notified when we post next. We post every Sunday at dinner time. So, yeah. Right? That's it.
And don't forget to comment.
Oh, yeah, and comment something.
Yeah,
right?
and
Interact with us.
Yeah, other place to eat. See, we're making bad choices here, people.
Honestly. Give us options. Interact. They're probably so nice. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.